And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Slap the other way, foul.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. And now, Seiya Suzuki.
Second, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty.
That's ball 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On the ground to the left. Slings to first.
Out.
2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Dick Allen now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Line to left. And a base hit.
Off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate. He turned on it nicely down the line. Nice job to not spin off of it and pull that thing foul. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Kyle Tucker, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a curve is down and in. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off the mark. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that is that. Back here in Boston and towing the slab, Kevin Gossman.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
So up next, Jacob Wilson. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Soriano hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
They get it in quickly. So first and second down, 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. In there safely.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
2 on, 1 out. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Base hit, 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's a 2-run single. It's 3-zip.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Into the monster seats and gone. And they add a pair. It's 5-zip. 1 down. And next for the Red Sox, Pete Crow Armstrong. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in with a stand-up double. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And foul ball.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Suzuki hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Bernie Williams up next for the Red Sox. That one ripped. Rings it in, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. And a swing and a miss there. Pearson measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's 1 down. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Fastball almost got him there. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
In the dirt, 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Alfonso Soriano digs in now.
Number 12, Alfonso Soriano.
And there's a strike.
Ooh, Baya. You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Out to center. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Suzuki settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner at the plate. And that one ripped into right. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. And with 2 down, the Red Sox, the early lead. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chase Headley. Man at second. That one fouled off. just off the inside edge.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Left field, way back there, and it hits off the monster. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead. And he's there with a double.
Comes through with the RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Bush whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Fenway, on to the third inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Samuel Basallo. Pearson back to work. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Bush. Just missed. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 1-1. Inside, almost got him.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. It has the distance gone. All muscle to center field. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
That's down and in. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back now at Fenway, set for the bottom of the third. Here is Ozzie Albies update.
Albies.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it bangs off the monster. Ozzie flying around third. He will score.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Fires across the diamond. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Now the left fielder, Bernie Williams. He's 0 for 1.
Williams.
There's the strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Half. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And stepping in for Boston, Jacob Wilson. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the green monster. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score easily.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. And they get Turner for the out. And that'll keep more runs from coming. And we're back here at Fenway Park. On to the fourth. Now the third baseman, Dick Allen. He gets there with the slide. The throw. Nicely done for the out. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 9-2. Base is empty, one away. And next for the Cubs, Rafael Palmeiro. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. And now it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Ian Happ now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit left side. Now the throw to first on the run. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. So 2 down, and up next for Chicago, Alfonso Soriano. Fly to center his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's fouled away. Inside. And the count 1-2. Slice to right, reaching for it, and brings it in. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the fourth. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Chase Headley. Hard on the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Fought off foul. There's a swing and a drive. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He's already homered in this game. Just off the inside edge.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. Back inside Fenway Park. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Samuel Basallo. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. He swings and fouls one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Pop up here, third base side. Guerrero sizing this one up, and there's one down. Swanson digs in. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground. Albies over to first in time. And the first two set down to the top of the 5th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the second baseman, Michael Busch.
Ball
inside, just missed. Busch goes 6'1", 210 pounds, a former first-round pick, and puts the squeeze on that one. And we're back. Leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And that is out of play.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That's in there. That's strike 1. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Cedric Mullins, runner on first with 1 down for him. And there's 2 down. Throw over to first.
It was all over way back.
Allen tosses across to first, and Guerrero is set down. That ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Pearson back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
No strikes.
Swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
2-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. Dick Allen, the next Cub to hit. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one.
Kyle Tucker.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strike. Back here in Boston, bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in, the sluggy shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Out towards right center, that's well struck. Soriano racing after it. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third, and that's a double play. 2 down, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Chase Headley. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot. It's 10-2. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Santana. First offering in the dirt. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that ends the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Abner Uribe.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, one away. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Base hit.
The center fielder, number 12, Alfonso.
And now the center fielder, Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, and there's two away. So man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Samuel Basallo. Swing and a pop-up. Albies pulls that one down, and that is that. Bottom of the seventh, and now wants to switch in second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Number 61, Brock Stewart.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And it hits off the monster. Around first, digging for two. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Crow Armstrong now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And now two aboard.
The right fielder,
And
number
now
13,
it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna Jr.
And the sweeper misses. Stewart, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Wide throw, and it gets away. Here's the left fielder, Cedric Mullins. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And
that one ripped. And it bangs off the monster. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they boost their lead. It's 13-2.
doesn't compare. Times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there.